What is it gonna take, Rachel? You've been fired.
Look, I care about Julie and her baby, and if there's a chance that you're gonna get custody of Christina, I'm the reason. Oh, really? You never would have had your day in court if it weren't for me.
Excuse me, but you're the one who told me to wait to claim Christina, and look what happened.
Julie,
No. You go find another patient and screw up their lives because we're finished.
You hiding out from anyone in particular?
Just me and my reputation. So, you were in the neighborhood?
Mm-hmm. I came to apologize for all the pressure I put on you during the nurses' strike.
Well, if I was enough to being chief resident, it was my fault.
You think you're the only one who snuck into meds during the strike?
What, you?
Would have made it so easy to breeze through another 25-hour day.
Only you didn't really go for it.
Not this time.
Yeah, and, what is it? It's one day at a time is all there is, and it's up to me to make the change and make it happen, and I can't expect other people to carry me, right? Well, oh, don't worry, Alan, because I know you helped me once before, and I know I can't ask you again.
Oh, really? Why can't you? And if not me, why not somebody else?
Hey, Serena, where you going? You're so quiet in the car. What's going on?
Daddy?
Yeah?
Why is Claire so happy if she's dying?
I don't think she's happy.
Well, she was laughing, smiling.
Well, you know, that's better than crying, right? I think that she's realized there's nothing that she can do about the situation, so she's kind of made peace with it, and that's what helps her now get through each day and live it to the fullest.
Was Mommy like that when she died? At peace, I guess?
Well, when she knew that you were coming into the world, she was, okay, you know, knowing that you were going to be around. That made her happy.
Was Lucy happy, too?
Well, yeah, sure. She was smiling like a pumpkin the whole 9 months she was carrying you.
She hasn't been doing that lately.
Yeah, I know, because she's very upset these days.
About maybe losing Christina. I hate seeing her so sad all the time.
Yeah, I know. So do I.
That's why I'm going to do all my chores without being asked. And instead of going to art class after school, I'm going to come straight home and help with Christina.
No, you're not. You are not quitting art class.
But I really want to help.
Well, sometimes you just can't do anything to help.
It's all Julie's fault. She's the reason we can't fix it.
You know, Serena, Julie's not trying to hurt us. She's just doing what she thinks is best for, Christina.
Only what she thinks is best. That's not the same as what we think's the best.
Now you're getting it.
So, you think that Christina should live with us and be part of our family, right?
Of course I do.
Good, because Lucy said that you're the only one that can make it happen.
So you figured out that Christina was my daughter, but you didn't come to me. You went to Ramsey to try to shake him down for some cash.
Frank, you are making this sound so much worse than it really is.
Any worse.
I wasn't going to keep it a secret forever.
Shut up!
Frank, I did it for us. We needed the money.
Not another word. Do you hear me? Not another word! Christina is my daughter, my flesh and blood, and you tried to sell her. Not once, but twice. And now you want to try to talk your way out of it?
Frank, we had bills, and you were gambling, and then you got shot, so I went to Chris so he could dig us out.
How could you do this? When you know that being a father is the one thing in this whole lousy world that I care about. Stupid me. I kept thinking that what we had might have been worth more than a couple of bucks to you.
Whoever told you all of this is making it sound as bad as they possibly can.
His name is Jamal, and he was working Amanda Barrington's party when he saw Chris Ramsey try to spike your drink. Yeah, and you would have deserved it if he pulled it off. Your mistake was trusting him. Mine is trusting you.
Frank, wait. I love you, and the people that we love, they make mistakes, and then we forgive them. We try to understand.
Move, Courtney.
Frank.
I said move.
I need to prove that I can take the first step alone.
No, you don't. That's a mistake that I've made on both sides of a bad situation, not only as an addict, but as the father of an addict.
I'm the only one who can make this happen.
You're right.
I'm not ready for a 12-step program.
I agree. You wouldn't go.
Well, I just need to figure things out.
No, you don't. Not if figuring things out means that you've got an excuse to take pills for another day. All the excuses have to go, Karen.
Skylark Clinic.
I hear amazing things.
Huh. A rehab just for doctors?
They understand the pressure that you work under. Give them a call. What have you got to lose?
I just don't get her. We practically spit in her face, and she just won't back off.
Well, at least she believes a child belongs with its mother.
You really buy that?
Well, yeah, I mean, you heard the way she talks about it. I mean, it's as if her life depends on it.
This from the woman raised by Mommy Dimmest.
You know, you wonder where it comes from. On second thought, I don't think I want to know.
Dr. Diamant, orthopedics. Dr. Susan Diamant, orthopedics.
We need to talk.
Courtney, I've been thinking about you. How you feeling?
Oh, you mean after my taste of your mother's poison wedding cake?
Well, I was really hoping that...
Relax, Rachel. I don't see any reason to press charges. As long as you're willing to do a little favor for me and for yourself.
Such as?
Destroy Chris Ramsey.
Why would I do that?
Because he's the reason you lost your seat on the hospital board.
What?
Come on, Rachel. Who do you think drugged your drink?
Hey, Frank.
Scott, is Lucy here?
No, she's not. Why, what's up?
Because we need to talk.
About what?
About the deal that Lucy made with Courtney to try to get me to give up my rights as Christina's father.
Wait a second, Frank. You tell me that Lucy paid Courtney?
You didn't know?
No, I didn't.
But you're not surprised.
Frank, Lucy's half out of her mind over the thought of losing Christina. When she gets like that, she goes a little haywire. She will do just about anything that she feels she has to do to keep Christina, and that's what's up here.
All right, well, look, I don't want to make trouble. You guys love Christina. She's happy here. At least now you know.
Well, thanks a lot, Frank.
Well, I can handle things on my end, and believe me, I will. But you may have your hands full with Lucy.
I may have.
Any idea what you're going to do about it?
Oh, I don't know, Frank. But I'm going to do something. That's for sure.
Oh.
Oh, Kevin. What? How? When?
A feast.
Magic. When you were in the shower. Remind you of anything?
Yes. One of our first dates.
Mm-hmm.
Only this time it's legal. Yeah. Are you always going to do things that are going to make it hard for me to top?
Uh-huh.
Well, then I guess I'll have to get used to it.
Indeed you will, Mrs. Dr. Lambert Collins.
Christina is going to love it. I'm going to put a rush on it so it's going to be here by her birthday. Don't say it.
What?
That I'm jumping the gun.
Julie, I just don't want to see you hurt.
I won't be. Tomorrow, Christina is going to be back in my arms. And on Wednesday, we are going to celebrate her first birthday together.
Well, your case is certainly the strongest it's ever been.
The judge believes that you and David Bordiso defrauded me. And Christina, she completely responded to me in front of the social worker. And add that to Lucy's whacked out behavior in the park, and Judge Friedel should be disbarred if she doesn't give me my daughter back.
Judge Friedel scheduled a new hearing for tomorrow?
No. Just like you said, I haven't told anyone what we're planning, except Courtney. And hopefully we can trust her. Oh. Okay, yeah, thanks, Alexis. Look, I gotta go. Talk to you later.
Neil's at a sleepover tonight, so I thought we could get together later and talk. Get to the making up part, you know.
Batting your eyes isn't gonna work, Courtney. Not this time.
Look, I messed up. I'm sorry. I learned my lesson, I swear.
Yeah, well, just to make sure, I dropped by Scott's. Your secret pact with Lucy? It isn't a secret anymore.
Oh! Hi, I didn't know you were going to be here. You know, you're not going to believe what I just did. I mean, I wasn't going to really spend that much money, but Babytown had this sale, you know, the everything must go sale. So literally, everything went home with me. You've got to see this, you know, for her birthday, I was looking for a dress, and I found lots of other things. Look, I know she looks great in yellow, but I thought blue might be really nice. Of course, you know, Christina, she does look good in absolutely every color.
I gotta go.
Okay, are you okay? I mean, I know the hearing's tomorrow and we're worried. Are you really worried?
I just got a lot on my mind, and I gotta meet Karen for dinner.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, be sure and tell Karen hi for me, okay? And remind her about the...
So when can I move in?
Man, you don't waste any time, do you?
Never.
Well, the place is yours. If you need some help with your stuff, let me know.
No stuff. Just me, my books, and a duffel bag.
Wow, cool. When even Julie moved in, they brought enough stuff for an entire house.
Women come with a lot more baggage.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, gotta love them. You only know I'm here.
Seal the deal with a couple of beers?
My kind of landlord.
Skip that. Tip number 1, buy all your own stuff. I'm not too good at stocking up.
All right. Better idea. We'll go down to the pub, my treat.
Okay. Sounds good. My kind of tenant.
It's about time I get familiar with the people in this town anyway.
Yeah, we're a motley group, but we grow on you.
Like a fungus.
What are you doing here?
Okay. Before you rip my head off, I can explain. I had no idea Frank was going to tell Scott about our deal. I could...
What did you just say?
I said I'm sorry.
No, you just said that Frank told Scott about our deal.
I did? No, you see,
Yes, you did say that. Get in here, Courtney. I want you to tell me exactly what happened.
Frank found out that you were paying me to keep him on your side of the adoption.
How?
Well, I don't know, but he did, and he flipped out. I tried to reason with him, but he wouldn't listen, and then he went and he told Scott everything.
Oh, my God, that's why Scott was acting so cold and so strange.
Okay, Lucy. I know this seems really bad, but it really doesn't change anything.
It's really bad? Do you have any idea what this means? How can you say that?
It's not going to change anything. Frank is not going to take Christina from you, believe me.
Really? How would you know that, Courtney? Because Frank's probably not even speaking to you right now.
But when he calms down, he's going to realize that I was just looking out for us, for our family.
Idiot. I am a complete idiot to have anything to do with an idiot like you. I trusted you. You don't even get it, that fluffy head of yours. You don't even get you ruined everything. How could you know that? Because you're too dumb. Now, look what you've done. Thanks a lot.
Well, you better go check on her. I'll just let myself
No,
out, okay?
Courtney, you will not. You will sit right there and stay because this conversation is not over.
No, you see, my part of the conversation is over.
It's not. You stay.
Do we have to go back to the real world?
Can't say I'm exactly looking forward to it myself, considering who I know I'll run into at work.
Dr. Loch Ness.
You know, I really can't get over the fact that Rachel is Grace's sister. No, I know we're not still in pull-out. Hello? Victor! As a matter of fact, we just got back. Yes, and thank you so much for setting things up here.
Thank you, Victor.
That was the little woman.
Hey.
Yes, she was very surprised. Tomorrow? No. I'm glad you told me. All right. No, we'll talk later. No, thanks for letting me know. Bye.
What is it?
There's a hearing scheduled about Christina tomorrow.
Well, that's good, right? The sooner this custody battle is over, the better.
If it ends with her staying right where she is.
All right, salad and a hamburger. Where's Scott go?
He's making a call in the back, but you can leave him here, it's fine.
So, how's it going? Okay, dumb question. Feel like you're in a fishbowl, everyone watching your every move?
Yeah, something like that.
I remember those days. Look, I know we're not the friends we once were, but you know I've been where you are.
Yeah, and
in a way, yes. And when I was trying to get straight, you said something to me that really stuck. Just because we were raised by addicts doesn't mean we're destined to become ones ourselves.
Well, dishing out advice is easy. It's the taking that's hard.
Hey, Scott.
Hey, Frank.
You guys enjoy your meal.
You know, I get to spend some time with you, and I'm back there yakking on the phone. That's not good.
Well, you're a busy man, especially right now.
Never too busy for you.
Hey.
How you doing?
Hey. Karen, hi.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, girl, you are really missed over at the hospital. Patients ask for you all the time.
Yeah. Hope you come back soon.
Thank you.
Oh, let's grab that.
Yeah. Maybe we should try that new Thai restaurant.
Come on, it's hard to be around your coworkers.
No matter where I go, I can't escape myself.
You know, I tried to do that some years back. I tried to drink my shadow to death down in Mexico. It didn't work. So, just learn to live with it.
You know what? I am tired of talking about me and my problems. What do you say we back for a night for the night, all right?
You got it.
It's good to see her finally get out.
She should be at the hospital, but she's needed. Give her a break. Showing her face here is a step in the right direction. I thought you two weren't an item. We aren't. So why do you keep coming to her rescue?
Habit. Spent my whole life wanting her. I finally got her, and we couldn't make it work. But she's always been in the picture, you know, dead center. Not so easy to cut out.
Picking up some takeout?
You don't really think Chris and Julie stand a chance at the hearing tomorrow, do you?
Well, I never thought there'd be a chance of a second trial, but I mean, here we are.
Your drug-addicted daughter certainly didn't help your case.
If the adoption is set aside, it's not because of you. There's a lot of other reasons.
Big day tomorrow. Look, you helped make Christina. Nobody's denying that.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, but if you want what's best for that little girl, you'll move on.
So who's winning?
I may be a whiz in the ER, but he's lousy at darts.
Have you seen Neil?
Yeah, he's great. He asks about you all the time.
Well, give him a big hug for me. I gotta go.
She put herself there. You don't have a lot of compassion, do you?
The better part of valor is discretion. Now we've got a game to finish you up for it, or what?
So, talk to Lucy yet?
No, here you go, Frank. Not yet. Not yet. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, no, you don't, Courtney. I'm not quite finished with you yet.
What's there left to talk about, huh?
Oh, I think there's about 20,000 things we could talk about, like the money I paid you.
Hey, no. I lived up to my end of the bargain. You paid me to keep Frank away from Christina, and I did.
Well, don't you get it? I could have my child ripped away from me, and if I lose Christina because of you...
Hey, I'm the one who could lose the man I love. I could lose my whole family. My God, Frank could leave me, and he could take Neil with him.
Well, then think, Courtney, think. That would be nobody's fault but yours. But now I have to worry about Julie, and Julie finding out about this and using it. You know, everything was going okay. It was getting better. Why did I do this to myself? Why did I get involved with such a greedy, selfish brat?
Me. Why don't you take a look in the mirror, Lucy? I did this for one reason, and one reason only, to protect my family.
I want to know how many of those dollars went into Neil's college fund, huh? None, I bet, right?
Go ahead. Point the finger all you want. But you and I both know that if you lose Christina, it's your fault, Lucy. Your fault. You know what? I have this really bad feeling that the losers in this whole mess, they're gonna be our kids.
Sorry this took so long. Scott was there.
Well, I'm surprised he'd tear himself away from Christina. He should be savoring every last second he has with her.
Julie, what if things don't go our way tomorrow? Have you thought about that?
Remember the night Christina was born? We were in that princess castle.
How could I forget it?
I made a promise to her that night that one day we'd be together again. And I believe tomorrow is that day.
You are amazing, you know that?
Why didn't you tell me you knew? I can explain, you know.
What is there to explain, Lucy? I know you better than anyone. You're obsessive, compulsive. Things don't go your way. You'll make sure that they do.
What did you want me to do? Just sit there and do nothing? Don't you see? I was fighting for everything, for Christina, for us.
How many times do I have to say it, Lucy? You're a force of nature, okay? It's ingrained in you.
So you want me to change that? You want to change me? Is that it?
No, I don't want to change you. I want you to slow down a little bit.
I was just trying to save our family.
Well, I got a little news flash for you there, Lucy. You may have just torn it apart.
You've been awfully quiet since Victor called.
I'm sorry. It's the hearing tomorrow.
It's back, isn't it?
What?
The real world.
Palau sand's still in our hair, and we're already back to stress mode.
Well, you know, we do have a few more hours left on the honeymoon clock.
Any idea how we should spend them?
Do you remember our first night in Palau?
Uh-huh.
And our second?
And our third?
You blame me for destroying this family.
Lucy, we both messed up. I mean, we're supposed to be a team.
But I was scared of losing my baby girl. God, I've had her for a year. I've rocked her to sleep and sung her lullabies and changed her diapers. And every night, I go to sleep dreaming of her. And when I wake up, all this year, that dream has been real. How could you ask me not to do anything? How could I risk losing her?
I was here for the year, too.
Well, then don't blame me. You cannot blame me for doing this.
Lucy, it's just that what you did, if Julie finds out, it could cost us everything. We could have just dealt with this together. Hello? Yeah. When? Oh, okay. Listen, I'm really sorry. We're all very sorry. If there's anything I can do... Right. Okay, I will. Bye.
What is it? What's happened?
Claire Wright. She just died.
Oh, Belle, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You lost your friend.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did.
All right, drinks on me.
Thanks. Make mine a double.
Peter. So you on a break or you off the clock?
Just finished my shift. To Joe, the big spender.
Yes, to me.
Well, my brother doesn't waste much time.
No. Tell Joe I'll see him later.
Yeah.
Frank,
Not now, Courtney.
please don't shut me out.
I'm working here.
You have a child to consider in all of this. Think about him.
Now, you see, that's where your math is off. I've got 2 kids to consider.
When you brought me this in Ferncliff, for so long it was all I had to remind me of her. Tomorrow can't come soon enough.
I can take that. Is that? Oh, is it?
So strange, it's funny how we came to meet. Those eyes uncanny were my invitation. I couldn't wait, I couldn't wait. Told you like a baby. Is this what it feels like? You are here now. Oh, but I can't seem to find my state of grace. Who knows, tomorrow may never come. One touch, one look, that is all it takes. These things forever change.
look pretty next to Mommy's flowers.
Yeah, they do. You did a real nice job.
Do you think Claire can see them from up in heaven?
Well, I know that your mother can, so I'm sure Claire can too.
You know what? Mommy has a new friend, doesn't she?
Yeah. They're up there, laughing, talking, having a good time.
Claire's dad doesn't have anyone. I think that's sad.
Yeah. It's gonna be tough on him for a while.
We're lucky we had each other after Mommy died.
We still are very lucky, you know that? Come on. I'm gonna drive you to school.
You guys back already?
Oh, and you're surprised because why?
Well, I just thought they'd give you a longer honeymoon. Much longer.
Oh, we missed you too, Allison.
Woo! Nice rock. How much that set you back, Big Spender?
More than a Prada bag, less than a Beamer.
Oh, that's sad. That's so not funny.
Oh, don't you have work to do?
Fine, if you don't want to hear about all the fun you've been missing.
What fun?
Well, 'cause of you guys. See ya.
Hey, you go anywhere and you're on garbage duty for a month. What is it?
Come on, Allison, spill.
Okay. You know Dr. Locke, whose mom, like, you know, went psycho at your wedding?
Yeah.
Nobody will talk to her.
Really?
It's like totally immature. I mean, complete chill city, but, you know, whatever. I guess she deserves it. Hi.
Wow.
Wow.
The silent treatment.
Yeah. It must be tough working in a place where no one will talk to you.
Really tough.
Do you think we should feel sorry for her? Nah. No.
Hey, what's up?
Just grabbing a shower.
You did notice that your pad downstairs does come equipped with one, didn't you?
Right. I also noticed that your guest used up all the hot water.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm real sorry about that. We were just trying to conserve water.
Oh, okay. Very noble.
Well, maybe next time we'll stay at her place.
Don't worry, I'm easy.
Hey, well, I guess in a few minutes, Judge Friedell's going to decide if we're still Christina's parents or not, right? I mean, at least if you are still her parent.
Listen, Lucy, if things go our way, I'm sure the judge will grant your petition to adopt.
You're just not sure that's going to happen, are you, because of what I did?
We said a lot of things to each other.
Yeah. We did make a lot of mistakes.
Well, hopefully after today, none of those mistakes will matter.
Right, because we're still on the same team, right? I mean, pal, I really, really do need you.
I'm not going to go anywhere, Lucy.
Good. Okay.
Come on, let's sit down.
I feel like I'm on trial all over again.
Don't let them get to you.
As if they could. The only thing I care about is leaving here with my daughter.
What are they doing here? What is Alexis doing with Frank?
Listen, Frank doesn't want to see Christina with Julie. He wants to help.
Relax, Frank. I honestly don't think that you have anything to worry about.
You don't know Julie. She's pulled off more miracles than anybody. Oh, damn. I'll talk to you in a minute. What the hell are you doing here?
I want to be here to support you.
Well, thanks, but I don't need it.
I said I'm sorry.
Well, so what? I'm sorry and everything is supposed to be okay?
I meant it.
Courtney, look, let me put this in words you can actually understand. Go home, now.
Okay.
No.
Bad news?
Claire Wright died while we were in Palau. She passed away at home.
At least she got to go the way she wanted to.
Kevin, I will never understand just giving up.
Let's just hope she found some peace.
Yeah.
Well, if it isn't the newlyweds. Welcome back, guys.
Thank you.
What
Thank you.
the... Where is Dr. Thornhart?
Or maybe you could have used some more time on that island.
I'm sorry. I just really need to speak to him. Do you know where he is?
Last I saw, he was in the on-call room.
Thanks. I gotta go. I'll see you later.
Okay.
Stay away from my patient.
Excuse me?
Daniel Croft.
Oh, that. Why, you misdiagnosed the underlying symptoms.
He is my patient.
You're repeating yourself there, Dr. Lambert. I was trying to be helpful.
What is it with you? You walk in here like you're God's gift and try and make fools out of the rest of us.
Is that what I did?
Yes.
Oh, boy. Well, where I worked before, we all shared in the patient's care. Their well-being was everything. So if I crossed some kind of a boundary, I'm terribly sorry.
Well, just so you know.
You have to realize that where I have been practicing, biting down on a piece of wood was our substitute for morphine.
Oh. And where was that? With Mother Teresa's gang?
Doctors Without Limits, Mogadishu.
Really?
Yeah. Let me ask you something, Doctor. If I were to see a patient, and not Daniel Croft, because he's obviously in very capable hands, but another patient who's being treated for a condition he doesn't have, what do you suggest I do, short of letting him die?
I suggest talking to his primary physician and not walk around here like we should all worship at your feet. And what?
Your eyes dance when you're really angry.
Dr. Thornhart, we do not get to pick our colleagues. We're stuck with each other.
So it seems.
So I suggest that if you want to get along around here, you treat me like a doctor.
I tried that. Didn't much like it, did you?
Kevin, did you discuss with Rachel that patient that I talked to you about earlier?
Afraid I did not get around to that yet.
Oh. Well, maybe Kevin's mind is still on his honeymoon. Maybe it'd be a good idea for you to take a couple more days off.
And deprive you of my company. I wouldn't dream of that.
That's it. I want you both in the lounge in 15 minutes.
Well, we could meet in my office, just see.
In the lounge, Kevin. It's neutral territory.
By the number of people here, I can see this little girl was very much loved. However, custody issues are painful, and not everyone is going to be happy with the outcome. The court's main concern is the welfare of the child. There are several petitions to consider.
What does she mean, several?
First, Mrs. Ramsey, after reviewing the newest evidence, I've determined there was fraud involved, but that fraud did not deprive you of your rights, nor prevent you from claiming your child. Therefore, your petition to set aside the adoption of Christina Baldwin by Scott Baldwin is denied. And under the circumstances, I'm sorry, Mrs. Ramsey, visitation rights previously granted you are hereby terminated.
Yeah.
The second petition was filed on behalf of Lucy Coe Baldwin to legally adopt Christina along with her husband, Scott. Mrs. Baldwin, you've been the child's custodial parent for the past year, and it's clear that you love her very deeply. That said, however, the court's investigation into Christina's care indicates the impulsive way in which you act on that emotion frequently seems counter to the child's best interest. Witness your behavior during Mrs. Ramsey's court-approved visitation with the baby. Though it's possible Mrs. Baldwin's highly reactive emotional state could diminish with time, I have no choice now but to deny your petition. It may be refiled at a later date.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Miss Davis.
Has the court had a chance to review the petition on behalf of my client, the biological father of the child, Frank Scanlon?
The request to set aside termination of his paternal rights?
That's correct.
Yes, I have. And I found that by being kept unaware he had a daughter, he was defrauded of his rights. But be aware, Mr. Scanlon, that doesn't give you custody. Unless you choose to pursue it by petitioning to set aside Scott Baldwin's adoption. Barring that, I find the child has a good and loving home with Scott Baldwin, and that's where she will stay.
Your Honor, what about the fact that he left Christina in the care of a drug user?
Inadvertently left. I'm certain it won't happen again.
Your Honor, in light of your ruling, my client reserves the right to pursue visitation with his child.
The court has no objection if the biological father opts to participate in Christina's life, if the adoptive father accepts that participation. If Mr. Baldwin or Mr. Scanlon need assistance, I'm willing to mediate the terms. I'm confident they can both work it out in the best interest of Christina. Court is adjourned.
This isn't over.
You bet it's not. We'll appeal all the way to the Supreme Court if we have to.
It is over.
Hey, listen. This could have been much worse, you know. Christina is going home with you.
Lucy, now you heard the judge. You can file another petition down the road.
I know, and I'm thrilled she's going home with us. But why did she have to say such horrible things about me in public record?
Lucy, I don't...
She did. She should know I would never hurt Christina, ever.
Of course she knows that.
Well, then why did she do it? Why did she deny her mother my petition?
Come on, let's take a walk for a second.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you for your help.
Good. Any decision on what you want me to do next?
Not yet, but I'll call you, okay?
Good enough.
All right.
You take care.
Thank you. Hey, guys, I want you to know I'm happy with the way things turned out.
Frank, some things turned out some things.
Listen, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it.
Frank, I know, and I appreciate that. I just think we should talk some other time.
Okay, but let's talk soon, all right?
Obviously, the situation is very awkward. And while I'm not asking you to be friends, I do expect you to act as professionals.
Well, that won't be a problem. It may be for some. My mother did cause a great deal of pain.
Well, I'm sure no one here could blame you for that.
Well, still, I feel very badly for the things that she did. Aside from Grace, my mother's illness is the biggest heartache I've ever had.
I'm sure it's very hard.
Well, I'd like you both to know that I'm very devoted to my patients and GH.
Right. Bottom line is, we are professionals. I'm sure we can manage to treat each other with respect.
I'm glad to hear that, Kevin.
For the sake of a smooth-running department, I intend to keep my personal life very separate from my professional one.
That certainly sounds reasonable. Rachel?
Yes, very.
Good. Then I won't anticipate any problems.
Dr. Martino to room 671. Dr. Alicia Martino to room 671.
That was very compassionate. I hope it won't be too difficult for you.
Stay out of my way.
Hey, did you hear anything?
Yeah. Just talked to my mom. Frank called her with the lowdown. Julie got zip.
Wow. Scott and Lucy must be relieved.
Yeah, as long as Frank doesn't make any moves, right?
Yeah. Still, it's got to be tough on Julie, though.
I know what that's like.
So, I hear that this Dr. Thornhart is living at your place. What's up with that?
He needed a place to stay.
Well, good luck.
Okay, you obviously don't approve.
Well, I just think he's very arrogant. I mean, he just got off the boat. Like, that's supposed to make him special. And he's walking around here trying to tell us how to do our jobs. He's got attitude. I really believe that. He thinks nothing of poaching other doctors' patients. And on top of that, he is a male chauvinist, P.I.G.
Oh.
Hello?
Hello there.
Well, I'm glad that you heard that, because that saves me from having to repeat it later.
I've got a feeling she and I are going to get along just great.
So, Lucy, listen, I just spoke to Lee. He's already filing another petition for you.
Why? Why would he want to do that? I'll just get shot down again, you know, being the emotional person that I am. You know, you can't tell me it won't happen again, but I can't understand why. Why is that bad? What is wrong with being too emotional? I'm a mother who loves her child very much, and I was afraid of losing her.
Well, we're not going to lose her. We won.
You won. Now what happens? If Frank decides he wants to challenge your custody, what happens then?
Well, Lucy, that's not going to happen.
How do you know that? You don't really know that.
Yes. Okay, well, why buy trouble, okay? Christina is yours. I know it. She knows it. Everybody in town knows it.
Well, what I know is I'm just a woman who has another borrowed child.
Well, I'm going to use all of my power to fix it.
This is the sound of a feeling that's caught in my head. Makes me think about something you said to take away my fear. Oh, this is the sound of the working man. Why don't you tell me it's you, babe? I found you, babe. Find that state of grace. Who knows tomorrow may never come. One touch, one look, that is all it takes. These things forever change us. Look at the past.
Okay, what did I do now?
The right thing.
And what was that?
Standing up in front of that judge and telling the whole world you're Christina's father.
Oh, I knew I had to do it. I just hope it was the right thing.
Oh, of course it was.
Well, then how come I can't figure out what happens next?
You'll know.
The only thing I know is... that's my daughter.
Martin's pretty confident he can get the judge's decision overturned.
More courts and judges and lawyers. All of them playing God. And keeping me from my baby. I can't fight them anymore, Chris.
Julie, come on now.
It hurts too much.
Julie, you can't give up, okay? You can't just let them take Christina.
They can never do that. Because no matter what they say, Christina is mine. She is my daughter.
Hey, Lucy, Serena, so excited that we get to keep Christina that it took 2 stories about Captain Nemo to get her to go to sleep. Speaking about sleep, it looks like past her little bedtime.
Well, yeah, a little. You know, just her teeth are bothering her again, and I'm not the kind of mother who would just put her in her crib and let her cry.
Well, I guess rocking her like that is doing the trick.
Yeah, she'll be ready for Dreamland soon.
Well, I hope it's a pleasant little trip to Dreamland. You know, all that underwater adventure has gotten me kind of hungry. I think I'll go see if there's any fish sticks. Would you like some sticks?
No. No, thanks.
Okay.
I have everything I need right here, huh? Everything. Just 'cause that mean old judge said I couldn't adopt you. Doesn't change anything. You're still my daughter. You're mine. My baby.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Gail, I didn't hear you come in.
Well, I'm always with you. In your head, in your heart. That's why I knew exactly what you'd end up doing. I mean, it was so obvious. You couldn't have made any other choice. It's who you are.
When I grow up, I want to be just like you.
I always knew you never needed me. Never have and never will.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is. You did this all by yourself. You made your own decision, and you ended up where you belong, without my help or anyone else's.
No, but I really do need you. Joe.
Yeah, baby, it's me. I just came to tell you that now that you found your true path, you don't need me to rescue you. Not anymore.
See, Carrie? You turned out to be everything they thought you'd be.
I would die for you. I would die for you. I would die
Dr. Santana, from maternity. Dr. Alex Santana, from maternity.
Courtney, she called 4 times. She's still gonna be there when you get home?
Yeah, I know. I'm just not ready to deal yet.
Tell me I'm crazy for not settling down.
Emilio, you know eating sugar this late keeps you up all night.
That, amigo, is the voice of a woman you never want to mess with.
I don't know. She is very caliente.
Hey. Don't talk about like my sister that way.
Your sister? She is too good looking to be your sister.
What do you mean? She takes after me.
Ha! I take after no one.
Paco, meet my very bossy baby sister.
Gabriella, right?
Yeah, Emilio's told me all about you, too. Bossy, huh?
Yeah, you're still my favorite sister.
I am your only sister. Me, I got 5 more at home just like him.
I doubt you have any more just like him. Oh, hey, congratulations, huh?
Number 1 in her nursing school graduating class.
All right, way to go.
Thank you. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
Working here at GH, so I can keep an eye on her.
Well, good luck. On the job and with the chaperone.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Gabby. Let me show you where the really good vending machines are.
He means the ones that work.
Yeah. Dr. Reinstein, ICU.
Hey.
Dr. Russ.
I just talked to Valerie. They're kicking her and the baby out of here tomorrow.
Hey, man, I pulled every string I could to get her the extra few days.
So you just like everybody else, man, jerking me around.
I didn't make any promises.
See, that's the problem, man. Nobody ever does. Look, I don't have time to go front on with you, and I got Cedric out here looking for Val, man. I gotta find a safe place for her and the baby.
Yeah, all right, wait. Maybe I can help.
What are you gonna do? You gonna bring him home to your place?
Yeah. And what are you gonna do? Hide him out in another cold, damp warehouse?
I wonder what Christina's doing right now?
She's probably sleeping. It's way too late for her baby to be awake.
Unless her teeth are hurting. And then she wouldn't be able to sleep.
I'm sure Scott and Lucy will take good care of her. Julie, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. You have to stop torturing yourself.
Why? Why? Everybody else is, and why should I miss out on all the fun?
Get
Ow.
Let me see. Let me see it.
I'm all right. I'm all right.
It's not deep, but it should sting a while.
It's only pain. It hardly matters. Nothing matters.
Hey, Lucy, believe it or not, we're out of fish sticks. So I made a roast beef sandwich. You want half?
No, thanks. You know, I don't have time to eat. I've got all these presents to wrap, and I want to decorate everything beautifully, you know?
All right, well, how about I give you a hand?
Well, thanks, but your hands are all covered in mustard.
All gone.
You know, I just want everything to be perfect, you know?
I know, so do I, so do I.
No, I mean really, really, absolutely perfect.
Okay, well, then how about I'll help blow up the balloons.
Okay, good. Everybody in Port Charles knows how full of hot air you are, so that'd be a big help.
So I'm just a big windbag, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, balloons. That's a great idea. And we need streamers. You know, I was thinking of a lot of streamers and just make this whole room look really festive. And, oh, you have to see the goodies that Aunt Charlene's concocting for this baby thing. You know, it's so precious. These little tiny cookies, they're adorable.
Well, I can handle Precious even today.
Good. Because today, all I want to think about is Christina's birthday, okay?
We have a lot to celebrate.
Yeah, we do. Even though I wish some things turned out differently, we do have a lot to celebrate. I mean, we have a baby up there sleeping in her crib, safe and sound, and we're lucky, yeah?
We are lucky, you know, and that's why I think we got to deal with the situation with Frank.
What situation?
Well, I think we're in the driver's seat. I mean, we can work this out with Frank without involving the courts and the legal system, anything like that.
I told you, I don't want to talk about that right now. I don't.
I know, Lucy, but I just think we ought to seize the moment right now and just take care of this with Frank.
Why are you doing this? Why are you going to ruin Christina's birthday by talking about Frank? Just stop.
Oh, come.